Saturday night, September 24th at Kern County Raceway. Jim Burke Ford Night at the Races. What a great night of racing action it was. We were joined by the Golden Empire Mustangs right after opening ceremonies, and a great lineup of racing action with the INEX Bandoleros, the NASCAR Late Models, the NASCAR Spec Mods, NASCAR Mini Stocks, and the Race Car Factory Spec Late Models. Let's get to the highlights. First up on Jim Burke Ford Night at the Races, the Blue Ribbon Automotive Dash for Cash. The green flag is in the air, and Jim Burke Ford employee, the number 30 of William Bill Stevens, out in front, but here comes the 9 of Ed Coffey as Stevens gets loose in 3 and 4, opening the door for the 9 machine of Coffey to take the lead. That was at the halfway point, and Coffey would run away with this one late in the 4-lap Dash for Cash and earn himself a cool $100. Congratulations to Ed Coffey. Next up would be the INEX Bandoleros for their final race of the year. Green flag is in the air, and they're already getting 3 wide. Kersey Young thinks better of it, but then is the meat in a McClinney Brothers sandwich. Down the back straightaway, it's the number 4 of Quentin Fritz out in front early. Jeremy Clark would dive to the inside of Fritz to take the lead out of turn number 2 and bring the 05 of Cabe McClinney with him. Just 1 lap later, Cabe McClinney to the inside of Jeremy Clark in the 8. They make contact in the apex of 1 and 2, and McClinney takes the lead. On lap number 3, as the leaders are exiting turn number 4, this happens. Involved early leader, the number 4 of Quentin Fritz and the 04 of Riley Massey. Both drivers are okay, and we're back to green flag racing action. The 05 of Cabe McClinney gonna be out front and win his 9th main event of the year and secure his 2nd championship in back-to-back seasons. Congratulations to Cabe McClinney on winning the INEX Bandoleros Track Championship. Next up on the quarter mile would be the NASCAR Mini Stocks, and the green flag is in the air on the 2nd attempt on the start. And Steve Hughes in the number 88 machine blows the first corner and allows the 12 of Damian Leiniger, the 5 machine of Destiny Joplin, and the 55 of Austin Wilson to scoot by him. And Leiniger would lead all 25. There's Hughes starting to make his way back up into 4th position, but Damian Leiniger would hang on to win his first career NASCAR Mini Stock main event at Kern County Raceway. Now to the half mile with a combined main event with the NASCAR Late Models and the Race Car Factory Spec Late Models. Green flag is in the air. Trouble for the 40 of Cole Adamo. He's slow on the start, and that allows the 51S of Tate Sanders to take the lead, but not for long. Here comes the 22S of Buddy Shepard out in front now early on. Here's your leader in the Race Car Factory Spec Late Models, the 43 of Robbie Hornsby, and now contact between the 59 of Johnny Butler and the 41 of Todd Conrad, and carnage in the apex of 1 and 2. All drivers were okay. Back to green flag racing action. The 51 of Racing Vernon now with a shot at the 22S of Buddy Shepard. Shepard going for his 10th consecutive NASCAR main event win, and he's gonna get it. He crosses the stripe first. 10 in a row for Buddy Shepard. The 43 of Robbie Hornsby wins his 3rd consecutive main event for the Race Car Factory Spec Late Models at Kern County Raceway. The final main event of Jim Burke Ford Night at the Races, the NASCAR Spec Mods. Green flag is in the air. Bill Stevens in the 30 and the 42 of Jason Galvin on the front row. And they're going to go wheel to wheel into turn number 1. Stevens on the outside takes the lead out of turn number 2, and he brings the 9 of Ed Coffey with him. Now Coffey dives to the inside into turn number 1. Nice clean pass on Stevens. Ed Coffey to the lead. Oh, Mike Mason with a slingshot move down the front straightaway to take over 2nd position, and now his job is to track down the number 9 of Ed Coffey, and he does just that. In 3 and 4, Mike Mason to the inside once again. That seemed to be his move all night long. Battle for the lead into turn number 1. Your new leader, the 55 of Mike Mason. And Mason would lead the remainder of the laps to get his 2nd career victory at Kern County Raceway. Coming home in 2nd in his final race of the season, the number 4 of Eric Brust. In 3rd, the number 9 of Ed Coffey. The fastest cars to ever hit Kern County Raceway returns Sunday, October 9th for the 3rd annual George Snyder Classic, King of the Wing National Sprint Car Championship. The best wing sprint car drivers on the planet will battle wheel to wheel and wing to wing at 150 miles an hour to crown their king. Super Stocks, Legends, and the 911 Racing Series also in action. The 3rd annual George Snyder Classic, Sunday, October 9th, brought to you by Budweiser, Jim Burke Ford, and Coca-Cola.